Hello everyone, my name is Brian Stevens and I want to welcome you to this edition of Chamber Chats. We're very honored today to have with us Georgie Márquez. Georgie, welcome.
Thank you, good to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what your role with the Chamber is.
I'm an architect, and my husband and I own a small architecture and interior design firm in Norfolk, Hampton Roads. We started in Virginia Beach, so we've been from the beginning in Hampton Roads. And I'm currently the vice chair for diversity for the Chamber's executive board.
Yeah, well that's exciting. We're definitely excited to have you. You know, diversity, equity, and inclusion is talked a lot about these days. But from your perspective, what exactly does DE&I mean?
This nation was founded on the principle that all men are created equal. And the truth is that even if you do accept that all men are created equal, and that includes all women and men, the opportunities have not been there for equally for everybody. And so DEI really is an awareness throughout our society, not just in business, but in education, in our relationship with each other, of creating opportunities for people who have been marginalized or people who have been, for whatever reason, not been given the ability to start at the same level as the majority of the society.
Yeah, it's a recognition.
Right.
It hasn't been a level playing field.
It hasn't, right, exactly, exactly.
So Georgie, why is it important to the business community?
You know, the business community, bottom line, as a small business owner, we are in business to make money. I love how Pharrell says that this is a green issue. That is not a black and white issue, it's a green issue. And that is the truth. And statistically, it is proven that companies that have diversity at the executive level, which we need to make very clear, at the executive level, are more profitable. They do better financially, and they are more successful when they have that diversity at that level.
That is interesting. So what does a good DE&I program look like?
Okay, first I'll tell you what it's not. It's not about at the entry level hiring a diverse workforce. That is important. But DEI really happens when you start raising up people in decision-making positions that are diverse, especially that look different from the business owner, from the person who's in charge. So that the person who's in charge, the business, is able to hear other opinions, other viewpoints, and is aware of the realities of the diversity in our culture.
You know, DEI is often a program that's managed by the human resource professionals. But shouldn't it be more than that? Shouldn't it be part of an organization's culture?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, at the level of mid-size and small companies, it has to be. Because I can't afford to hire a DEI officer.
Yes.
Most small companies cannot do that. So guess who is the DEI officer of my company?
I bet it's you.
It's me. Okay, one more hat for the business owner.
Yeah.
You know, and we sweep, we make the orders, we invoice, we get the clients, and we are the DEI officer for our organization. And we've had this discussion before. This is where the chamber comes in assisting companies like mine and mid-sized companies to create a program to educate the executive level people in all the companies that we serve as a chamber.
Yeah. That is so important, especially with small businesses. It's all about educating the leaders of the small businesses because they have to be their own DE&I officer, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I think the chamber can go a long way in helping, and I know that's one of your emphases this year as the vice chair for diversity for the chamber.
Yes, as at the chamber, just the same way that the chamber helped us get through the pandemic and through COVID, I think this is like the next step. Let's get involved, let's get educated in DEI.
Yeah. Well, with your leadership, we're on it. Georgie, any final thoughts for our audience on DE&I?
DE&I can be scary. It's a journey. It's not a one-time solution that you implement something and it's over and done with. And as I said, it can be scary, so give yourself permission to make mistakes. Let's give each other permission to make mistakes. I'm a minority woman. I have to be willing to allow some people, as I'm educating, as I'm interacting with them, I have to give them permission to make mistakes, as long as they're willing and open to being educated and to go beyond those initial mistakes.
Wow, that's powerful. Well, Georgie, I want to thank you so much for your leadership this year, your energy, and all that you're going to do this coming year in this area of DE&I. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this edition of Chamber Chats. Thank you for watching.